y'all, it's your girl Ashley Nicole and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe so you can follow me on my weight loss journey, my skincare journey, and my natural hair care journey. I'm doing all of those things. I'm busy over here, but this week I'm just bringing you a really quick video. I am doing a meal prep this week. My anniversary was last week and we ate more than what we should have. We enjoyed it. So it's just time to get right back on the ball, get to doing what we're supposed to do as far as nutrition. And I'm just going to really quickly show you some of the meals that I'm going to prep. I'm probably just going to do 2 meals because I can pretty much eat the same thing every day, and that'll probably be good for me to just be on track with something. So let's get right into the video. Always, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment down below, all of those wonderful things, and I will see you next week. Bye. Okay, so we're starting off with some mahi burgers I got from Trader Joe's. I love their frozen food section, and I'm just going to season it with these few items up here: smoked paprika, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little spice with the crushed red pepper. When you flip the box around, I'm just going to show you that there are several ways to cook this dish. It's super easy. That's another reason why I grabbed it. And another plus is that it is low carb. It has 1 total carb. Very low in fat, very low in calories, so good for a meal prep. And I'm going to go ahead and top it off with some of this G Hughes sugar-free sweet chili dipping sauce. I'm going to baste it with this sauce and then put it in the oven so it gets kind of a nice thick glaze on it. I love G Hughes just because it has flavor, but it is low in sugar and carbs, so you cannot go wrong with a sauce that only has 2 grams or less of carbs. So I'm just showing you what the patties look like after I take them out, and pretty much all I'm going to do is just brush them down with a little bit of oil. You can use avocado, olive oil, whatever you have on deck, and I'm going to season them after I baste them with a little bit of the oil. Just do it on both sides, and that's it. And a complete side note, I hate that I did not realize that on the bottle there was some of the fish, and on my arm some of the fish or something that was on there, and I just really hate that I didn't catch that. But oh well, is what it is. We're not redoing no videos over here for something so trivial. Okay, so on this part we're doing the tilapia fillets. I'm just going to pretty much season them the same way. Put a little oil on them, then add spices that I want to, and then bake them pretty much at 350 degrees until done. So I decided right before I put it in the oven that I wanted to put a little bit of butter on there. Butter makes everything taste better, so why not? So my mahi patties have cooked for about 9 minutes on one side in the oven, and the directions have you to flip them so that they can fully cook. And yeah, that's all we're doing at this point. I'll let them cook for another 9 minutes, and then when I take them back out, I'll put the G Hughes sweet chili sauce on there. I decided I wanted to cook up some red onion and some red, yellow, and orange bell peppers to go inside of my dish. The base of my dish is going to be a rice cauliflower. I just get the frozen kind, you steam in the bag. Pop in the microwave and you're done. I'm not doing nothing extra over here. Just simple and easy and to the point is what we're doing. Now that my cauliflower has completely steamed in the bag in the microwave, I am going to melt some butter in the pan because I want to cook my cauliflower in the GHU's teriyaki marinade. Yes, I have pretty much all of his condiments, most of them. And I just want to top that in there with some of the butter, the sauce. I'm going to also add some ground ginger in here and add in some of that sauteed pepper and onion that I had earlier. Alright, and meal prep Sunday wouldn't be complete without cooking a meal for my family. And tonight I'm just marinating some pork chops. I seasoned them up how I liked, and then using 2 of these marinade mixes by Grill Mates. One is brown sugar bourbon, the other is zesty herb, and they're both, you know, relatively low in carbs. Sodium's another story, but they are very flavorful. And all I did was let them marinate for about 30 minutes in my fridge in these plastic bags. Mix them up really good so everything's coated, and I greased my indoor little griddle. I don't know what you call it, but I'm gonna grill them indoors. Okay, while my pork chops are cooking, I do need a vegetable for my side dish, so I'm gonna wash these Brussels sprouts up really good, and then I'm going to trim them and split them in half, where I will season them with my choice of seasoning, a little oil to coat them in the seasoning, and then they're going to go face down in my cast iron skillet. Forgot to mention too that with these Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna first cook up some bacon bits, and then I'll cook the Brussels sprouts in the bacon fat, and I just know that's gonna taste amazing because it's bacon fat. Enough said. Okay, so I'm still minding my pork chops. I don't want those to overcook or burn, but I do want them cooked evenly throughout. So I'm just keeping my eye on that. But back to the bacon, I'm going to show you guys. You just kind of want it crispy. I like crispy bacon. If I'm going to mix it in with my Brussels sprouts, I'd like that to be crispy, but you cook it however you like. Now once your bacon has cooked, take your Brussels sprouts and place them face down right into the bacon grease. And we're going to let those sit there until they get a little charred. Charred vegetables, just to me, charred or roasted, just taste amazing. So let them sit there for a little while and check them occasionally until they get to a nice blackened color. Okay, so now I'm adding my second batch of pork chops. This one is the brown sugar bourbon flavor, and I have to say, once we finished this meal, those pork chops were so good. So I highly recommend you all try that from Grill Meats. If you do decide to grill pork or chicken, it's really good on there. Okay, so now I have checked my Brussels sprouts and they're charred how I like them, looking at all the pieces, and they're pretty much good to go. So the next step is adding minced garlic. I'm just gonna put about, I think that's 3 tablespoons in there. I really like garlic, so it's up to you how you want to do it. And then I'm just gonna mix that in with the extra leaves that we have put to the side, and Once I do all of that, I'll add in my bacon bits. So I'm checking on my last batch of pork chops and they are almost done. Once this is complete, we'll go ahead and plate up our meals and have dinner. Okay, so back to the meal prep. It's finally time to put all of my dishes together. I'm taking some green beans and I'm just gonna season them right in the bag. I'm not gonna waste no more dishes. Just put some butter, a little salt, a little pepper, and some Mrs. Dash in there for some flavor, and mix that right up. And then I will plate my cauliflower rice with the peppers and onions in it, and then I'll add the green beans and put on the mahi patty for this. So now we're on to the second half of my meal prep, and I'm going to take the Caesar salad kit that I got from Walmart, and I'm pretty much just going to plate that with the tilapia fillets that I baked. Only thing is that I am not going to use the croutons that came with this kit, or I'm not going to use the Caesar dressing that comes with it. I prefer to use this Olive Garden Parmesan Ranch, and that is just 1 carb per 2 tablespoons. And then instead of the croutons, I'm going to use my Parmesan cheese crisps. So that's pretty low carb all around, and then that will complete my meal prep for this week. Here are the results from our efforts today. We have tilapia and Caesar salad for one part of the meal prep, and then mahi over cauliflower rice with a side of green beans for the other part. And we can't forget about Sunday dinner. I added Parmesan cheese, and here is my plate. It was a very delicious meal. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good week.